Mabel Berezin is a professor of sociology at Cornell University and conducts research on nationalism in Europe. She joins us now from Los Angeles on Skype. Very good to have you with us. Welcome. Why do you think he won? What happened in the last year?
Well, the last 2 years is more like it. We have the refugee crisis in Europe. We have this general push to the center right, if not the hard right, across the continent. And we have the weakening of the traditional center-left parties. So he's, in that sense, it's not surprising that a center-right candidate would actually win. What's more interesting is at least to me, the position of the hard right, and the fact that there was a great deal of celebration, as it were, in December, when Norbert Hofer did not make it to the presidency of Austria. And people sort of had this feeling, well, you know, we've beaten back the right-wing challenge in Austria. And then in the spring, when Emmanuel Macron got elected in France, there was more of this kind of notion that the hard right is gone. But that was hardly likely to be the case, because the hard right was driven by a lot of problems that are not only unique to Austria, concerns about migration, concerns about actually terror concerns also. So it's not totally surprising that a hard right party would actually. The last time I looked, I'm actually traveling. The hard right and the left are actually fairly close. So Kurz will have a choice when he actually puts his coalition government together.
Yeah, who will he look to as his coalition partner, do you think? What should he do?
What should he do, or what he will do?
Yeah.
You know, he has a lot of the positions of the hard right. I mean, certainly he wants controlled immigration. So in theory, he could actually go for the center-left. But the center-left, the idea of a center-left and center-right coalition, voters in Austria seem to be uninterested in that particular coalition. So he may actually go right. I mean, I don't have which would actually consolidate the general sort of nationalist turn, as it were. But it's unclear to me exactly what he will do.
Okay, and what do you think the knock-on effect will be in the US? I should imagine that Trump probably agrees with this, but Austria's neighbors?
Well, Austria's neighbors, Germany, just had an election, you know, 2 weeks ago, with the AfD party. Came in, well, it came in third, but the idea in Germany to have a neo-Nazi party actually come in third is really quite extraordinary. I mean, I think it will make people, well, one thing, it will get rid of this notion that the populist right in Europe ended when Macron defeated Marine Le Pen, but I think we knew that 2 weeks ago, and anybody who's been studying European politics for the last couple of years should not have assumed that Macron's victory would end the far right in Europe. The U.S., I'm not so sure that, you know, what goes on in Europe matters all that much to Donald Trump. I haven't seen a whole lot of evidence for that.
All right. Mabel Berezin, thank you.
Thank you.
Still ahead.